I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means... you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death
Fardy.
parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. Not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone.
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him, in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
Spectres are attacking the fort.
Whoa, crazy.
Hold fire! That fellow's not dead! Shepard, I said hold your fire! Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
You won't let me in.
They have Spectre
busy?
troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
Okay.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder.
Oh no.
Praise took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
They ain't gonna make it.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Versus.
More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Whoa, there's another. Do I just keep going? Or does it keep not?
Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
There's a bunch of specters everywhere. Cautiously walk to the location. You know what I mean? Oh Lord, we gotta go in here.
Did we miss a few?
I get up there too, or no?
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
Feel the tunnel. I think you probably could have done that. Collecting things. This looks like a never. Wait, I guess maybe we push this out. I think I'm gonna be able to like climb this. Yeah, yeah. Right, that was not a thing. What else am I missing? Interesting. That was off of that. That was the way we came, right? There's nothing else. That way. There's break. Nope. Interesting. Oh, I see. Can we get it from there?
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
That was it? Oh. Okay. Double lift over here. Wanted to jump down that so bad. Not an option. Where is the lift? Really? I think it's right there. Just don't know how to get to it. Oh,
Stuck.
of course
Looks
it is.
like you're walking.
Looks like.
Well, why would they make that an option just to be like, never mind? That makes me so mad. Looks like you're walking. Guess that's life.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
Nah, don't come for me. I'll come for you. Ow. Anybody else? I got this.
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Hmm. I use this as like a resting spot? No. Is there a note? Inspect the note. Danger, out of bounds, no hunting, nor other endeavor. Okay. I really like the snow. Feel cold.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Where is it? It'd be nice if she had some kind of sight to, like, where it is nearby. Around real quick. Right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hidden person. Alright. Okay.
Please, we have a survivor. Come.
Oh no!
I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
That was a ghost. Hopeful one too. He looking out. I appreciate that for him. Whoever the
This
survivor
man's
is.
not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Oh man. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Get back up.
Anybody else? You? Don't run. Don't run.
They brought more friends.
Whoops.
Hurry, she's being overrun. Come on.
Oh man. What the?
Shall we?
This is a trap. How do I get to them? He's fierce, whoever it is.
My boat is shot!
Oh no! Saber!
Behind you!
You can see the ghost. That's... Uh-oh. Boss. Run, settler! Oh, you were so lucky I got here just in time.
Raging Vandal.
Yeah, give me more power, bro. Ow.
Come on, Red.
Just see? Oh, that's easy.
I'm fine. Stop fussing.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am
it's a
Helen
priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith.
'Tis rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
Yeah, I do.
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out
Oh my
the longest.
gosh.
He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are,
and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
Actually don't know why they did it though. What was the
I'm
reason?
afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
And now we gotta get out. Puzzle like. Fun.
Lock looks broken. I doubt that gate will ever open again.
Okay. Why is the music musicking? Okay. Thirst.
What a sight to behold.
Wasn't I always?
Hey. Hmm. Okay. We went in a couple of directions. Nothing here. Oh. Wait, is there more here?
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her. I'm just the help.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
It's cool that she can see them both. We made a choice in asking about Reese instead of Pennington, didn't we? Reese is cool.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
Oh, that don't look good. Lieutenant has acquired this delivery. As required, includes 3 new measuring lines and stuff. Alright. Shipping to Boston and Europe in New Eden. Guess that's everything in here. Follow her.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Following someone in a game is never really that fun. Look, you have to do it in a good distance and such. Can't go faster than them.
White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
We got into Jericho.
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
We have
Where
discovered
are the others?
Jericho.
Williams and the other chap.
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their
Wow,
souls.
lady.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Before we go talk, let's see. Let's do that one hunting case. How do I switch it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one, okay. Just want to see if I can find. Is this the store? There's no sign. This looks like somebody's house.
Good day, sir. Nathaniel Sather at your service. What can I do for you?
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. Red McCraith, by the way. The Banisher. You have, as my granny would say, the power to talk the back legs off a two-footed donkey. But I bet you listen too. What do you hear hereabouts?
Little of interest.
What did he just say?
Pennington has signed John
Something about a
Rumble to the
donkey?
train band, which means nothing at all to me. I believe John was down the flooded mine. That can't have been fun. Maybe the militia will be good for him.
Huh? You never know who'll take to soldiering.
You say that, and I defer to your experience, but I'm sure it's not for me.
What do you think of Helen Priest, then?
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright, trustworthy, thinks for herself. She's not married to old doctrine. People here are desperate. They're sick, they need courage. And Helen Priest fears nothing.
I do like Helen.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
The captain. I've not a single bad word to say about that dismally antiquated, superannuated old man. His depth of
He's funny.
experience is inspiring. Although I shudder to think what those experiences have done to him. But we should respect our elders. We should listen to their point of view. And then ignore it as we look to the future.
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
It's cold. Our clothes are inelegant, the walls are drab. There's no music, no conviviality. There's no
Conviviality.
gaiety.
Like that.
Boston isn't much of a city, but I miss it. I wonder what I could make of this place were I allowed.
You can paint a turnip red, but it still won't be an apple.
Turnips are good though.
True, but stack enough red-painted turnips about the place, and even the dourish Scotsman shall surely crack a smile.
I must go. Thank you for your time.
Take care, and mention it not.
Not who I was looking for.
No Ferdinando here.
Ferdinando is over here somewhere. Maybe.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
This is like a store.
We shall argue until you hear me.
No, it's not it. Fernando Miller, where are you? This looks like a what? What a sign? Miller.
A store. Ferdinando's? Closed.
Close.
Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking.
Deed of ownership. Herewith remarked and confirmed the ownership of the store heretofore known as the property of Rebecca Hargrave now passes to Fernando. I told y'all, I don't like him.
Farty reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Piece of wood carved in the form of an amulet, but not yet finished. An amulet. What is he up?
Making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What's he afraid of?
What is he afraid of? What don't we know?
Yeah.
Let's search the store.
This is these. Is this the store? Lock. Whoosh. Ooh. Nope, not enough space. Keep pulling. I won't do any more than that. Can I get around? How would I? What do y'all want me to do here? Interesting. There'll be something I'm missing here. Alright. Thing. This is so sneaky. There's an amulet there or something on the door.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
June 18th, shop, luggage, 19th. This is his register. Don't need to read
He's doing
that.
surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Last will and testament. I, Mistress Hargrave, in a town of New Eden, being of sound mind and firm intention, bequeath to Fernando, in the eventuality of my death, my entire estate, including but not limited to my jewelry, paintings, books, baggage, calligraphy, furniture, any and all cash.
Rebecca's
I don't like
will.
this.
She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
Yeah.
No. The list matches his sales record.
I don't like this man. I don't like this
Touch
man.
my money and I'll drop you.
Ooh. Oh man.
What are you doing
He's a
here?
brother.
Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you.
She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Was she lying? You inherited her estate.
Whichever.
Yes.
It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did?
Mm,
To
interesting.
who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down in the register.
Yeah, I read that.
Read it if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet, none of it works. Pretty though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept.
Hmm.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me.
I
If you're
don't,
buying,
I don't buy
I'm
his
selling.
story. Do you? Search the store and the forge.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Yeah, why the hurry?
Why the hurry?
If we track her things
Suspicious.
down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Can I get into this way? Yeah, we were here before. Joseph, I received the things you owed me. They're good. I thought you a liar. It seems you're not. Rebecca's slave, Ferdinando, was not satisfied with his dead mistress' fortune. By Pennington's order, he's a free man now, and a merchant to boot. This shite shall be at the end of us. Mark me. Oh, this pisses me off. Okay. Anyways, we are quits, you and I, until we shuffle cards in the barrack with men. I'll fleece you then once more.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
He wants a clean slate. Tabula rasa. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Alright, maybe I change whose side I'm on now. What? Search the barricade barracks. Taking my time. Alright. Man. This is right now he ain't do anything wrong. Whatever it was, he's just trying to get us out trusted. I trusted.
That quill. That's what we're looking for.
A strong memory clings to this place.
Who that?
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected.
I told you I trust this
If I was
man
to lose you,
implicitly.
God forbids. I cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
Okay.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he did once, and now he doesn't.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
My private Albert's letter number 2. I don't know what this is about. I don't care. These are people's personal letters. I ain't want to be in their business. Alright, let's go talk to Ferdinand real quick. Because interesting stuff is happening. Is this his store? I think so. Yeah.
Banisher?
I found papers. Official papers. They tell quite the story.
That's all in the past. For the good of my future. But you may as well hear it from me. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
What? Why was the captain in it?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
Why did they add this to the story?
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
I'm a banisher, Mr. Miller, not a rat catcher. Ghosts were human. They're emotional, full of hopes and fears about the past and the future too. To find out what ties the ghost to the living and end the haunting, I must know the story. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
Uh-oh.
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper, and...
It was not paper to him, though.
I needed a guarantee.
A guarantee, sis?
You don't know what love is. You know only fear.
I'm on
You fear
Fernando's
being
side.
undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
True love requires you to let go.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Sorry. Okay. I think we're gonna... Goodbye. I'm okay with banishing her, low-key. I don't know. All those things in that world we went to. Let's just cut there. I mean, okay, so Ferdinando did nothing wrong. Rebecca was wrong. She was wrong. Now she's a ghost. Feel like you should just let her go. Like, what would banishing her do? Yeah, okay.
Rebecca Hardgrave, your love for Fardy Miller is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him. Let him go.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go.
Yeah.
Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Fardy. For everything.
Dang right. Can we go back and... I don't understand what
Farewell.
banishing her would have done. I don't really understand what she did, cause time and all. I mean, he's free to have his clean slate now, so Ferdinando should just give me my coins.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world.
Now I gotta redo this mission because I feel bad for him.
What do you want?
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
Don't hurry back.
Let's go back here.
Banisher?
I found papers. Official papers. They tell quite the story.
That's all in the past. For the good of my future. But you may as well hear it from me. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
So,
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
I'm a banisher, Mr. Miller, not a rat catcher. Ghosts were human. They're emotional, full of hopes and fears about the past and the future too. To find out what ties the ghost to the living and end the haunting, I must know the story. You want me to finish the job? Then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch and let's get it over with.
oh wow.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Poor Ferdinando.
You're here at last.
Step no closer!
He is down where he's like, don't touch me.
Not glad to see me.
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave. I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
True love requires you to let go.
Time to give this love story an ending.
We don't get to have a more conversation. Like, can I say? Hold on. Let's look at the hunting case. Okay, so their attention drawn by her plaintive plea, the Banisher met the ghost of Rebecca Hardgrave, who was desperate to get her lover Ferdinando Miller. She asked the Banishers to seek him out at the store. At the store, Ferdinando welcome was less than warm, nor was he pleased to hear his lover's name. He hired Red to banish her. The investigation began. Far from ideal match described by Rebecca, the Banisher learned that Ferdinando had in fact been her slave. Eager to claim his freedom and a prosperous future with it, he pretended to love her. But like, why did she die? Like, she just got sick? She kept him enslaved to keep love. Okay. Mommy, I gotta back Ferdinando, I'm sorry. Like, that's what we have to do. I apologize. Maybe not.
Rebecca Hardgrave, you are blinded by your emotions. You cannot see the harm you do.
How can love be harmful?
You imposed your love on someone who could not refuse it. It was just another chain with which to bind him.
Damn.
I only wanted him to be happy.
No, you didn't. You wanted him to be yours.
I banish you.
Dang.
My own master at last. You understood. I misjudged you. Thank you. Take this for your trouble.
Ooh, okay. Intent obtained. The ghost, respectable woman, rich and privileged, careful to appear elegant and alluring. She's deeply in love with the man that she haunted. Afraid of losing Fernando, the man she loved, she kept him enslaved. Okay. Well, we did that. I really need to just move on. Because this was not even necessary in the game, low-key. Like, we didn't have to have this side quest at all. Now I understand. There's like this little message in the beginning and it's like, well, it's for the time period, so okay. I'm gonna